Hello, everyone, and welcome to a Sunday night live stream. Finally, we're doing a late night live stream. It's been a while. Uh, fair notice. Yeah, my voice kind of sucks. I've been feeling a little under the weather for the past few days. May not be doing as much talking as I normally do in these things, but I'm gonna stick it out for you guys. Today's a pretty exciting day on the channel. This is kind of a little bit of a celebratory live stream. I mean, I don't know how exciting it is for anyone, but for me, it's pretty exciting because we finally went over the $100 mark for monetization. So yeah, you guys aren't aware. Google sends out. I'm still kind of learning the whole process, but you have to at least make $100 to get a paycheck, which is a direct deposit from Google. And so they will, now that I've reached that $100 mark, end of March, maybe, I'm guessing. At the end of the month, they send you your paycheck or your direct deposit. And, any else that I get the rest of this month, it'll be added onto it, I think. And then, yeah, as long as you make at least $100 every month, you'll get a paycheck every month for them. So kind of works like that. I'm still figuring it all out, but I finally reached $100. I'm going to do a whole full video, probably not even a short. I'm going to do a full video on that, kind of breaking it down because I was monetized. Hi, Tyler. Good to see you. I was monetized for a brief period between 2016 and 2017. Um, Very early in the days of my channel, where before the ad apocalypse happened and all that, and then I got, you know, my monetization taken away twice on me. Crazy as that sounds, just because they kept on changing the requirements because of, again, the ad apocalypse that happened in the late 2010s. That's kind of YouTube history at this point, but I'm officially in. And yes, I did go over 100, so I may get a direct deposit from Google at the end of this month. So we're going to kind of celebrating. I'm going to show you guys what we are playing today, or I'm going to attempt to play. We are actually going on the Switch. I have not been on our Switch for a very, very long time, and I want to look at a game that we have. I'm doing pretty good, Tyler. I've been sick the past few days, so my voice kind of sucks. I'm going to try and get through it. Actually, I forgot. I was going to bring some water down with me, and I kind of forgot, but I'm going to get that shortly as well. Yes, Switch 2 is coming out. Yeah, I don't know if the kids want... I know the kids are aware of it, but they haven't really mentioned to me. So that could be another gift, but I have the original here. So let me show you what I'm going to attempt to play. I'm going to have to get some water pretty soon. Yeah, it's more Atari stuff. Flip over camera. There we go. So I ran across, I had this, I've had this for a while. And someone was mentioning on a live stream or something, I think the last live stream, if I had a certain Atari game, and I knew I had something, but I don't think it's the one that he mentioned, but I have this Atari Flashback Classics by At Games. So this is like connected to those old Atari flashbacks that I have in the arcade. So there's a lot of the same repeat things. So I'm just going to look through. I have not played this in years. So I've already kind of looked at it on the handheld. I got my controller here. It's been a little while since I've even used this. So this is going to be kind of embarrassing, me trying to get used to controllers again. But yeah, this is Atari Flashback Classics. I got the bowling on to start. Again, I was just kind of testing it out. I got to see, is everything good with the sound? And I don't know. So, yeah, usually it's my kids down here playing. I also have somewhere, and I haven't found it yet, because I got, I have a few games in the arcade, but I have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Animal Crossing, Super Smash Brothers, the kids play that, Mario Party, Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe, somewhere is here, and I haven't found it yet. I have Mario 64, and I don't know where that is. I don't know if it's in one of these games or it's in the arcade. I haven't seen it yet, but somewhere I have Mario 64, and one of these things I also had the Avalanche game, and I've kind of gone over the history of the Avalanche in Wayne's Arcade World, but I don't know if this has it or not, so that'd be cool. Hey, miss, welcome. I do apologize for my sort of raspy voice here. You said I'm probably gonna I'm gonna have to. Oh, what else are the kids? Oh yeah, kids also have Minecraft. They love their Minecraft. Yeah, a little loose. I don't know why they put these. They got to put these things back in their cases, but. So I'm gonna attempt to play the Switch after a long time. It's been a while. All right, let me get you guys set up here. We're gonna get started with this. Yeah, once I do find that Mario 64 game, I'm gonna do a dedicated live stream for that as well. I know it's around here somewhere. Yeah, because we have a bunch of movies and stuff. I don't think there's any more Switch games. All right. And I think I'm going to move you guys up just a tad bit more, too. Yeah, the 70 header was good. I don't know if I had the 70. Hi, Mike. Good to see you. Yeah, I don't know if I still... My parents had... I think it was the 5200 or something like that. And then they had the 2600 as well. All right, so I think we're all set up here. All right, so power left. All right. Let's see, left difference. How do we start? Game select. I think we just hit start. Oh, okay. Ooh, it's a little loud. And I also still do plan to do a dedicated bowling live stream with all the different bowling games that I have here. I've got a few in now at this point. Playing Mo Spearhead for 23 years. Huh. I'm going to have to look that up. I'm not familiar with that. Awesome. I'll definitely give it a shot. I'll take a look at it. Yeah, the last sort of multiplayer game I played was with, I had some online friends. Let's get this centered a little better for you. Some online friends and stuff like that, and then a few family members. We were all playing Onverse. That game kind of, it got hacked. It's kind of a tragic story because the owner of the game died in 2015 and never really got properly maintained or developed after that. And then I think the game was pretty much done before 2020 at that point. It just had to get shut down. It was just a big security risk, so they shut the whole thing down. But yeah, Onverse was kind of my thing. Milwaukee Mike. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember Mike. I remember Milwaukee Mike now. And Ender Watts. Oh my God, we got a big crowd tonight. Welcome, everyone. So for everyone wondering, I'm attempting to kind of play this. We're on the Switch for the first time on the channel. I'm attempting this Atari Flashback Classics game because someone had asked about a certain Atari game on Switch, and I couldn't remember what it was because I haven't played it in a long time. And this is the Atari game, and it might have Avalanche on there as well. I'll have to kind of dig into that, see what other games we got in here. A lot of it's going to be similar games to the ones we played and we have on all the other systems, I'm guessing, but... let's see. I saw something in here. How long have you played Onverse? I was on pretty early. They were still in their beta program, so I got the little beta trophy. I think it was because it was Thanksgiving weekend because I was hanging out with a bunch of family members, and I had an apartment at the time. I was pretty early on in marriage. I didn't even have a house yet. I had an apartment. And they're on my computer, a bunch of my cousins, my cousins' kids. So a lot of my cousins are older than me, so their kids were showing me this game Onverse, and it looks kind of cool. It was like 3 or 4 family members were signed up for the thing. I'm like, okay, so I'm signed up for it too. What the heck? Made the character and everything, and I think that may have been around 2008 or 2009, something like that. And yeah, and then I was on the thing until the servers got shut down, whenever that was. I think that's been even like 5 years since the whole game got shut down. Okay, so that's the game. No, I don't want to do that. That's funny. I don't even know how to reset this thing now. Ah, there we go. Good. I do apologize. It's kind of embarrassing, but it's been a while since I've messed around with this switch here. So there we go. All right. So this is what we're dealing with here. And yeah, we do have some arcade stuff. Yeah, there you go. Avalanche is on here. Okay, cool. So let's go into that. Now, there's no paddle on here, so this ought to be interesting. Start with player. Okay, wow, this is very, very sensitive. Okay, this is... Wow. Like I've said before, I used to have this actual arcade cabinet in Wayne's Arcade World. In the early 90s, this was the first cabinet that I ever got from my cousin at Star Wars Arcade. And kind of started the whole Wayne's Arcade World legacy, I guess. Well, call it that. Yeah, this is really hard to use. The little paddle controller on this. Yeah, this is hard. I'll do it one more time though. What the heck? Surprised I've gotten this far as horrific as this panel is. Yeah, nothing I've played this on so far has beaten panel on the original arcade cabinet for sure. Yeah, because I was really good. I had a lot of years of practice on this game, but this is just so hard to do on any of these systems. Let's see. All right, I don't know if there's anything particular you guys want me to play. Let me know. Trying to see if there's games I haven't played yet on here, or some racing games. Alright, let's see. Let me look at some. When Onverse comes back, are you going to do... Oh, wow. Okay, so you actually... You know a little bit about Onverse then, because you know about them remaking the OV now. Okay. All right. Awesome, Tyler. I didn't know if anybody barely even remembers that game, but that's cool that you know about it. Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to do it. I have, you know, my two current PCs that I have, my PC and my laptop, are both kind of old. They both play the original Onverse perfectly fine, but I'm hoping they play this game as well. But I am probably going to possibly get a new desktop or laptop this year anyway, so not a big deal. But I definitely plan to play it, and I will do a lot of live streams. And yeah, that's Onverse was a pretty significant part of my gaming of that time period. Glad you got your baby to bed under what? My favorite things about Onverse, definitely the house. Decorating my house. I had a house in, and I remember this, I had a house, a pretty standard house in Villa 10. The kind of the island, because I like the island, the Hawaiian sort of tropical look of it and everything. That's, you know, kind of my vibe. Not surprising. So I had a house, a pretty average two-story house in Villa 10, and yeah, I loved decorating the house. I loved that and collecting the player points. The cash coins or whatever, getting those collected. I just spent a lot of time doing that. You know, that's I had a few friends that would come on and... Hey, Todd. Welcome, Todd. Thank you for the $5. Appreciate it. Dig Dug, yeah. We'll see if I can find some. I don't know if there's Dig Dug on this. It'd be kind of nice, because the only Dig Dug I really have is that little small thing in the arcade. When did I first go to an arcade? Ooh, boy. I am going to say probably in 1985. Because I would say around 1985, because I think that's when my cousin opened up his first original Star Wars arcade at Maple Park. And that's gotta be my first arcade experience. Aladdin Castle at Southridge Mall in 1970. I wasn't going to the arcade that early, I'll tell you that. Yeah. But yeah, no, that was yeah, that's probably my earliest arcade experience for sure. It's got to be. And then I also was playing Charlestown Mall in St. Charles, Illinois. Had an arcade. There was a local video store in my hometown, North Lake, that had some arcade games. Phoenix for the Atari. Okay, I can look that up too. Sure, we have that too. I don't know if I played Phoenix. I'm trying to think of what that game is. I know I got some systems that have it. I don't see it. It is all in alphabetical order. We got Tempest. I'd be cool if this had also, but I don't think it does either. It's been so long since I've... Yeah, this one doesn't have river raid. I'm glad I got the one system that has river raid. Alright, well, let's go back to... Oh, I got Centipede for the 5200. Okay, so they do have some 5200 games in here. I don't know about the 7800, but... Was there anything for the 7800? This is not too different than the Atari Flashback Pro. Obviously, this has less games, but this is an older game. Okay. Alright, well, let's pick some. Yeah, this is definitely a little different than the 2600 version. Upstart. Mm-hmm. There you go. I also had Centipede at the original Wayne's Arcade World as well, so we've done Avalanche, we've done Centipede now. I won't be able to replicate my pinball machine, which was Space Shuttle. Yeah, I had a pinball too. And then I got the 1942, as I've discussed before as well. I think the only system I have 1942 on is, oh, well, I don't even think I can come out of there. Is that little handheld thing, which I'm going to do that on the live stream as well. All right. Yeah, I'm just been kind of doing some randomness, but definitely feel free to leave some suggestions if you want. Super Bug. I'm not too familiar. I don't know if I have this on any of my other systems. All right, well, start. I think so. Okay. And I can't figure out how to go with this thing. Lit for expert, unlit for novice. Huh. There's so many little buttons on this thing. Come on there. And we'll come back to that. All right, let's try Super Breakout. It's the one that's similar to like Arkanoid, I think. Okay. Oh wow, this controller is so sensitive. There's probably some sensitivity thing that I could adjust, but I'm not an expert on the Switch here. And yeah, this is a Switch, guys. Yeah, we're doing this little thing here. A little better. That's the problem I had with Avalanche on this thing, was it was so sensitive, and now I have it on the Atari Flashback Pro, and it's a little better on that, I think. This is so hard to play on a Switch. You need like a genuine paddle thing. Oh, let's see if there's anything we don't need a paddle on. Red Baron, I don't remember that game. Press start, free play. Yeah. This is why I should be sticking to games that I actually know. Oh, jeez. There we go. Ooh, I got somebody. There we go. I think you got me. I think that's it. Hey, I get to put my initials on here. All right. Gee, takes a while. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We got the high score for just me. There you go. All right. Yeah, so a lot of similarities here. I swear I used to play one of these games, either Frogs or Frogs and Flies. One of these two. One player, 6 misses allowed. All right, so. Oh yeah, I played this before. Okay. Yep. No, I definitely have played this one. I knew one of these two. Yeah. Yeah, I remember this game. Like it kind of just goes on. Like it says you can have up to 6 misses, but like. Come on there. Achievement unlocked. A full belly. All right. I apparently unlocked an achievement. There you go. Yeah, only like 100 already. Yeah, this guy just goes on and on. Atari 2600 is weird. Some of their games are just so weird. Oh, they're getting faster though. Oh, I see a couple of them disappear. That must be what the misses are. I think you get the point of that one. Let's check out the frogs. That was Frog Pond. Let's check out frogs and flies. Holy moly! What is that like a whack-a-mole game? A lot of these things I've never heard of. Oh wow! Oh my gosh! You know what? We had this. Oh, I completely forgot about this. My parents had this on their. I guess in 2600. I swear we had this on a different system as well. Because my parents also had like a couple things like a ColecoVision and stuff too. I wish. I don't know whatever happened to the ColecoVision. I don't know if it got destroyed with the house fire in North Lake, but like I haven't been able to find any sort of retro gaming system for the ColecoVision. Any sort of plug and play, HDMI, RCA, anything that lets you kind of play the old Coleco games. But that's what I'd love to get back into as well. I'm not necessarily going to buy a whole system, but oh my god, yeah, I remember this now. Wow. I have probably not played this since I was a kid. I'm curious if I have this on any of my other systems. Like, totally, yeah, we had this. I used to think the different colored backgrounds were kind of neat. Because if I remember right, this, like, after a while, yeah, it keeps, like, getting darker until it's, like, nighttime. Oh, man. I can't tell you how many. Could be, like, 30 years or something since I've, like, last played this. Holy cow. And so I'm the little brown one on the left. That's not obvious. Yeah, it just keeps getting darker and darker. I always thought that was kind of cool for whatever reason. I don't know why. I don't know how long this goes, but there's like a time limit or something on it. Yeah, but this just threw me for the childhood feels right there. Yeah, that's childhood feels. The two games I'm still waiting to get a system that has it would be either Joust or Moon Patrol. Because like I think I mentioned before, Joust and Moon Patrol is like two of the games me and my dad used to play a lot. And I think it was either on the here's a real night one. It wasn't on the 2600, but it was either like the 7800 or the 5200, whatever other system we had. I think my parents had at least two systems, and it was on one of those things, but I have no systems that have Joust or Moon Patrol. My cousins had both in his like arcades and locations and stuff, so I have played it before, either at Star World's other way or other releases. Oh man. Oh, there's that little nightfly, little firefly goes in there. Oh my god. The sounds of this, holy cow. Oh man, that is awesome. I might play that one again just for the heck of it, because that is wow. All right, good night, Milwaukee Mike. Good to see you. Baby, I'll see you. Midwest Gaming Classic, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm going to be there the first Saturday of April. Kind of mentioned that before here or there, but anyone who wants to come see me, Milwaukee, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be hanging out with my friend from St. Louis and some of his streamer friends, including Thumb Taco. I know was one of them. It was like a real thing, you know. It's the real streamers. But all right, let me take a look here. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've seen that. Just kind of look at the comments again. All right. Southridge, yes. I don't know if you're still here or not. Yes, Southridge, I have done 2 videos at now, I think. Atari 50th anniversary release, 106 game. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have that one. And this one, yes, says 150. Yeah, I'm gonna look at that. Yeah, I'm just so like I'm still like haven't is Wii still a thing? Yes, it is. And I do actually I did a little bit of Wii gaming on one of my previous live streams. We will definitely do that again. Yeah, so good seeing you. When did you get the Atari Flashback collection for Switch? Oh boy, ooh. I have had this for I don't know, is there a date on this one? Hard to see these little words back in my old age, but all right, it says copyright 2009 to 2018. So yeah, somewhere I want to say somewhere around like 2019, 2020 probably. Um, I saw it advertised, and then yeah, I think I got it for Christmas from the kids or something like that. It wasn't too long after we got this Wii, or we got the Wii. You guys are talking about the Wii now. I've got the Wii on my mind. After we got the Switch, you know, they had gotten it, so I had a game. I also have a Sonic game in here as well that they got for me, and then somewhere I have one of these things has Nintendo 64 games on it. I mean, I don't think it's a downloaded thing. I think it's a little cartridge, but I have Super Mario 64 for the Switch, and I don't know where it is. I haven't found it yet. So I'm going to be digging that up, and I'll do a dedicated live stream for that. So, yeah, just kind of stay tuned, I guess. But all right, let's yeah, I kind of want to I want to do this again. This is, I don't know why, but I know I played it a lot. But yeah, unfortunately, I know someone might curious, but no, I don't. I remember some games, but I do not remember an exact list um, of what 2600 games my parents had. This was their system. They had gotten this when I was little, or I don't know if I was even born yet. I don't know when the 2600 came out, but they had gotten it, as kind of their young couple. They wanted a video game. This is what they had, They had a 2600. They got a ColecoVision. Eventually they got, like I said, I think it was a 7800. I don't know if we have the 5200 or whatever. But yeah, I do remember that kind of weird controller that actually is the controller for the original Atari Flashback that I have in the game room, where it's kind of a vertical thing. Because I remember it having it had a red, yellow, and green sort of buttons at the top, like a little stoplight type thing. And that was like the start button and the reset or something like that. So you guys are a little more familiar with Atari than me. You probably let me know if there was a controller that had a little red, green, and yellow sort of stop-looking little buttons at the top of the controller. That was the other Atari system they had. And then, like I said, they also had the ColecoVision. Again, I don't know what is saved. I have no cartridges for anything. The only thing I have game cartridges for here in McHenry is my old Super Nintendo. That's it. The rest of the stuff, we're still kind of going to the North Lake house and that stuff. There's actually going to be there's a pending sale. That's the whole thing. I'll kind of discuss that at some point. But I was down there not too long ago, like last week, down in North Lake, and kind of was picking up a few more things. I still don't know. There's still a closet in the upstairs that I haven't been able to access, and my family hasn't gotten a lot of the stuff down there yet. So it's like I didn't feel safe getting to the back of it to see what game systems there might be back there, but I am going to try to. But I was actually down there too to help my dad get through stuff, and then also I did a North Lake vlog. There was a big exhibit going on for my high school's anniversary down there, and I wanted to document that, and also I did that while I was down there as well. It was a kind of a fun day spending time with my dad. We went to Lake Forest Oasis afterwards on the way back up north here, and yeah, that was fun. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated what's going on in the house. But it looks like we are going to be finalizing a sale with the rehabber. It's probably just, I'm assuming, tearing the house down and building on the property. But right, we're just trying to finalize everything there and then get our whatever else we need that isn't destroyed. But unfortunately, I could not access the back of the one closet to see. So there might be one of my old systems. I would love to get my old Coleco. If the old ColecoVision and the cartridges are still salvageable in the back of the closet, I would love that. I would bring and get that set up here in the game room, because there's no plug and play things like the Atari Flashback or anything like that has anything to do with ColecoVision that I'm aware of. If any of you out there know of something out there I can buy on Amazon it has the Coleco on it, let me know. I've given up on them making a handheld thing for the GameCube and Nintendo 64, but that summer I have Nintendo 64 games on the Switch. But ColecoVision was definitely, I played a ton of stuff on there. I remember the ColecoVision controller. That it had the weird. It was almost like the controller had numbers, like a numeric thing. It was really weird, like 1, 2, 3, 4 through 9 or whatever, and it looked like a telephone type. It was an oddball controller. All right, so let me get caught up here. Tyler. Okay, so we can still get you here, Tyler. That's good. Yeah, no, thank you for that. So yeah, like I said, for when I got that, I'm assuming very late in 2019, 2010s, early 2020s. I've had it for a while. I have not played it in a long time. What Atari system do I have the most memories with? Whew. That is tough, because each I had my favorite. I had this game and a lot of these on the 2600. But the 7800 had the really ones that I remember playing with my dad a lot. Like, again, I think the 7800 may have had Joust, may have had Moon Patrol. So, yeah, it's hard to say between 2600 and 7800. I may have played 7800 more, but I don't want to say that for sure. Because I was very young, too. I played it, and I still played it, like, even after, because, like, I got the Nintendo system for a gift. So what I did, I don't know if you guys want a little history into my childhood. So, if you're interested in that, Tyler. So I was in the Cub Scouts. I don't know if the Cub Scouts are still a thing, but when you were too young to be in the Boy Scouts, you were in Cub Scouts, and I was in Cub Scouts about as early as I could be. And so, you know how like the Girl Scouts, they sell their cookies. Well, and I don't know what they do now or if they even exist, and then this whole thing and Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts and how they're combining and all this weird stuff. I don't know. And I'm not getting into that right now, but the Cub Scouts existed. I met some of my best friends there. I was in there very early in my grade school years, and they had the contest because the Girl Scouts sold cookies or whatever. We sold candy bars. So, and whoever sold the most candy bars had a gift. They got a gift. I don't know if it was a selected items or how it worked. My parents were very close friends with through the school, the Cub Scouts, the PTA, Parent Teacher Association, all that. They were all very close in there and at my grade school back in Northlake. And so I was apparently a good little salesman, or the kid, the people liked me. I sold the most candy bars. I know I spent a lot of time out in front of the Jewels, the Jewel Osco in Franklin Park over there, selling candy bars, working my butt off most of the evening or whatever, and I sold a heck ton of the candy bars. And I'm assuming they asked, I don't know if there was a price range, I never really knew the details. I'm assuming that they asked my parents what I want. And they said I wanted an NES. This was brand new Nintendo Entertainment System from the mid 80s, whatever the heck year it came out. That's what I wanted. And they got it for me. And the Cub Scouts. But they didn't just like give it to my parents or whatever. So I was at my school and I had no idea. There was a presentation. I was going to get my prize, award, whatever. So I was in the school gymnasium with all the other Cub Scouts and the parents and everything. And they presented me with this Nintendo Entertainment System there for the whole school, which is probably why the kids eventually didn't like me. And why eventually, a few years later, I'd start getting picked on and bullied and all that. They were just jealous or something. I don't know. Maybe it was a bad omen or whatever to start my crappy rest of my school years with the bullying and stuff. But they presented me with the Nintendo. I mean, that's like, I don't even know what to compare it to. That's like, at that time, it was like if someone gifted you in your school, they gifted you a PS5 or whatever. I mean, that was the thing. I mean, yeah, that's how I got my first Nintendo, and so that was my first system because all these Ataris, the ColecoVision. My parents had a Texas Instrument computer, or I was coding basic code on the thing and playing little games off of cassette tapes and stuff. They had all that stuff. So they were really into techie stuff, thankfully. But the Nintendo Entertainment System was my first system, and that was my core memories right there. I still played the Atari plenty. I had the Nintendo in my room, and then the Nintendo was in my room, and then the Ataris, the multiple systems, I had them all hooked up to one TV. I had this crazy cool setup. And my parents were upstairs, so I could play anyone at any point in time. So, all right, I'm trying to think. The Hangman is interesting. What the heck is this? Oh, I got to do Holey Moley too, but let's see. Okay, Interesting. Oh, we gotta get. This is literally just like a word guessing game. Oh, jeez. How am I supposed to, like. I guess we gotta do Wheel of Fortune style, go with the common letters, right? Alrighty, we're doing good. Alright, so that's kind of my backstory. Atari also does roller. Oh, okay, I didn't know. Oh, yeah, the Earthbound. I really do need to do that. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. Hopefully very soon. Hopefully very soon. It's been enough time. I wanted to kind of mix it up with stuff a little bit, but I think we've had enough time. So, yes, I will definitely. The next live stream I do might be the Earthbound one. I'll definitely. I will. I will let you know too. I'll keep you because I can. I reach you on the Insta or whatever like that. I'll let you know. I'll give you a little heads up when I'm gonna do that for sure. Since it is Sunday, I might try to do another live stream this week. All right, we're just not doing good. All right, dude. Okay. See, this is why they never invited me on Wheel of Fortune. Yay! All right. If anyone wants to give me any guesses what it might be, it's a 4-letter word, and we have an A. Can I buy another vowel? Oh god, I don't know if I've ever played this before. I was never good at these type of games. I didn't usually win at Scramble either. I have no idea. All right. Well, all right. We have L and A, guys. Okay. Not lame. No, if it was L and A, that would kind of. What I can think of. Dang it. Leap. Right? I mean, what else? How could it be? Yay! Woohoo! One player up to 3rd grade vocabulary. I'm sure we can select different ones. A 3rd grade vocabulary is probably pretty good for me though, so let's stick with that, I guess. Let's try it again. All right. Well, okay. So we're sticking with the 4. Let's see. Oh. I probably should do this because I don't have to worry about buying a vowel. There we go. I also had on the Nintendo, and I haven't seen it, probably because of licensing issues, but there were a lot of Nintendo games that I don't have on the Mini NES. I might have an emulation thing that my friend is going to set up for me at one point, but I'm not sure yet. But for the original Nintendo, I had Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy. Those were pretty cool. Yeah, I had Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, and there was some other game show game too that I had. I think I might have. If Double Dare was on the Nintendo, I probably had Double Dare. Oh, okay. I didn't think that was affecting that. All right, now let's kind of think about this. Let's see. Most likely, the first letter is going to be. It has to be a vowel, right? I would think. What word would start with a blank and an N? I was thinking anti, but I don't know if that's a. Oh, we must have already guessed A. Okay. All right. Ooh. So it's not E. Oh, okay. So it's got to be once, right? I love these 8-bit noises. That's hysterical. These were like default beeps on like DOS computers back in the 80s. I love it. There we go. So think, like, is this? Oh, okay. Okay, so the little back button here is... Shoot. Okay, so you could go, like, one player up to 3rd grade, one player up to 6. Should we do a 6th one? Oh, 9th grade, dude. High school? What the... All right, I'll do 6th grade. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, boy. Got some more letters here, guys. All right, come on. Spin that wheel. Oh, all right. All right, guys, got any guesses for this one? All right. ST probably would be A. Or did we already guess that? Oh, okay. Stat. Straight. Yep, definitely not start because yeah, we guessed that we guessed the A. Unfortunately, on that one. Let's see, there's got to be another vowel here somewhere. Okay, there's another vowel. Ooh, this is interesting. Huh. That. Wow, 6th grade is getting harder here, man. Still. Okay. No N. Okay. Straight. Oh, strict. There you go. All right. Okay. See, maybe I should go on Wheel of Fortune. All right, let's do one more 6th grade, then we'll go on to the next one. I don't think I had Hangman back. I'm pretty sure one of my systems have it, though. All right, so we're at a 5-letter one this time. Okay, interesting. I love these noises. I remember doing some coding back in college, like when DOS was still kind of around, and I could put like computer codes and like C++ or something. It would like do the different sounds. I remember so little on my programming days, but yeah, you built like programs you could like make songs and stuff like that. It was kind of we're kind of in that kind of transition of like from DOS into the Windows NT days, kind of so we were still kind of I did the visual basic type stuff, but also like programmed like DOS based C++ and stuff. Borland, I think, or something it was. And I remember, yeah, doing like playing like songs and stuff in DOS. It was pretty cool. It sounded all like this. Oh, weird. We're 3 for 3, so we need to kind of. All right, so we have an A. A. Okay. That's not gonna give me too much yet. Yeah, I'm hoping. I think my goal is once I get this, I'm looking at a desktop. I'm looking at laptops. And I'm also really, guys, don't have money. I'm deciding if I want to buy a pre-built. I want to build my own desktop, and I'm not really that confident myself. And prices are crazy. Graphic cards are crazy. I don't know. So, uh, but I would like to get some kind of emulation thing going. That would be great to do live streams of like get like DOSBox and do emulation of old games. I mean, yeah, there's so many channels that already do all that stuff. You know, like LGR, Lazy Game Reviews. He's one of my favorite channels that I watch, and Some Ordinary Gamers. Two channels that have covered a lot of old games, but it would be nice to. All right, so we're A and a T. All right. We're definitely going to need another vowel in here somewhere. Arst. Is it arst? Art. Not good. Uh-oh. Not after. Oh, uh-oh. So it's not going good, folks. Oof. Kind of letters, I know, but like, not a lot of good letters left here. A, gosh. Gotta be more vowels in here. What? We have any? We have just the U left, don't we? Ooh, all right. All right, we got to think about this now because obviously we can see our little guy there. We don't have a lot left. A, U, and a T. That's a really oddball word. These are probably two consonants as well. Fortunately, here now. I'm trying to think of what. A? What would be A something U? Yeah, exactly, man. That is a weird. That's a weird word. I'm sure it's a common. I'm just trying to think of what the heck. Did we do the I already? Yeah, I did the I. Yeah, I don't think we have any vowels left. Oh, I know. We got it. Whoa, man, that's scary. Adult. See, I don't know a lot about being an adult, so that probably helps a factor there. All right. Oh yeah, we got to look at the Holey Moley. Oh, okay, so we have a controller. Can I just do it? Okay. Controlling this with a paddle though really sucks. I like the music, but This is one that was probably better on the original controller. They were getting better at that. Yeah, this is a whack-a-mole game. I can see this music getting a little annoying after a while, though. Just gonna throw that out there. See if we get a better score, get a bonus here, because now we actually figure out how to play this a little better. This is when you just kind of go through it, kind of ignore the keypad. Oh, okay, automatically centers back down to the middle too. So that's cool. Round two. Oh, I guess I wasn't supposed to hit that guy. Ah. All right, I'll try it one more time, and then yeah, I think I'm about all I can handle of this music. Keep in mind, people who created Atari, they didn't have a lot of memory to work with on their games. They couldn't put a full music library on a lot of their games. Memory was sparse and expensive back in the day. This would probably be okay with just out music too. Doesn't really need it, to be honest with you. Alright, so we're doing good now. Only had one miss there. Getting used to the controls. Hello. Actually, besides the music, this is actually kind of enjoyable. What? I just about had all of it. Don't give me a bonus. Did it game over me? Oh, you suck. I did really good on that round. Jerks. Alright, but enough of that music. Oh, man, I don't know. So where are we at? 1 hour 10. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just kind of chill tonight, so hope you don't mind. I could do a little longer on this one. If you want, I got no rush to go to bed right now. Ah, my favorite game on the Flashback so far. Oh. I would have to say probably yeah. Probably so far would be River Raid. I've done a few River Raid related runs now, so probably River Raid on the Atari Flashback. I think it's the Flashback 2 that has the River Raid on it. I gotta reset this phone up here real quick. Make sure this charger gets kind of. Yeah, this thing goes through battery real quick. That's my only issue. I've been looking now that I've gotten. You'll see my post on it. I've gotten to the 100. I'm gonna get the official YouTube paycheck now, so I got that point. But like, I'm trying to look at wireless mics, and the problem is that apparently the wireless Bluetooth mics, you need to plug the dongle into. These kids got like all the games are backward. Like they don't have anything in the right spot. Sorry, my OCD is bugging me right now. I'm gonna fix some of these kids can't put things in the right spots. Mario Party. Okay. Apparently, in order to do these little wireless mics, which is one of the next things I wanted to buy for the channel, apparently you got to plug the dongle into the phone. And that's where I plug the charger into the phone to keep it charged. So I don't know. If I'm not doing a long live stream, it'll work out well. But for like live streams and stuff, I don't think I can do the mic like that because I don't know, like, I could have like a hub or something to put like 2 USB things in or something. I don't know. Sadly, how that works. All right, Mario Party is in the correct way. Let's see, Mario Deluxe. And Super Smash Brothers is in this one. Oh my god, these kids don't. Oh yeah. Okay, so there's that. So Super Mario Deluxe. These kids are like triggering my OCD here, and then okay, here's Super Smash Brothers. This one's empty. Okay, we're getting somewhere. It's so funny. Like you get this full case here, and it's just a little tiny thing in here. They have not lost a cartridge, even though they put it in the wrong spot. I gotta give the kids credit for not losing. Like this would totally scare me as a kid. Like a micro SD card or something. It's tiny, smaller than an SD card. And this is for Minecraft. I saw Minecraft in here somewhere, but we'll get that figured out eventually. Oh, Minecraft's down here. Okay, never mind. Right down here. Alright, I fixed it for you, kids. Everything's in the right spot. How hard was that? Alright. My youngest might watch this live stream later, so she's going to get mad at me for calling her out, probably. Alright, well, let's do a little bit more. I still have a good amount of charge on the phone, so we're good. It's just kind of charging a little slow, I think, probably because the phone's getting kind of hot. Why is there like 3 versions of Sword Quest? Oh, I don't know what. Earth World, Fire World, and Water World. I'm trying to think of things I haven't played recently. But video pinball is cool, and I think I played this before. All right, game reset. Okay, so left and right does the 2 paddles. How do we do the ball? Ball is our down button. And then we hit the right button to, there you go. Okay. Not space pinball. Yeah, also I have to go back and maybe play some of those Windows XP games again. But yeah, Earthbound might be the next one. I'm not gonna say for sure. If I don't have any other like really cool ideas, then yeah, Earthbound might probably be the next one. So. Alright, so is that it? Do I gotta reset the game again? Oh, I can just do down. Okay, so down arrow. Or not the arrow, but the down to the controller. Press the right button. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. So yeah, this was Atari's version of pinball, apparently. Ooh, gotta. Went up to number 2. It's kind of interesting, all those other ones there are like inside boxes. I don't know how you get to those, but. This kind of gives me Arkanoid vibes, too. There's another game that I don't have any of my system is Arkanoid. And I loved Arkanoid. I played that in the arcade a lot. My cousin always used to probably have an Arkanoid as well, and Star Rolls at one point or the other. I have no system that has Arkanoid, I don't think. That was one of my go-to favorites at the arcade was Arkanoid. I don't know if I ever had a favorite arcade. Because I know one of you, Tyler, might be thinking of like what my favorite arcade game is. And I don't know, I have to kind of go. I just try to think of what was the most monumental or so like the biggest arcade game of my childhood. It gives me the best memories. That probably have to say the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They had the TMNT back in time, which I had for a brief time at Wayne's Arcade World in this like JAMA cabinet, but the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I played that a lot in the arcade. In particular, at Black Hawk Motel in Wisconsin Dells, I got a full set of videos from Wisconsin Dells, including at the Black Hawk. I discussed my family's history at the Black Hawk, so you can go back and watch those videos if you want. But my cousin used to have arcade games at the Black Hawk, and this is back in the 90s when the games were originally there, and he would let me play. He put it on like he gave me quarters or let me free play or something like that, and let me just keep on playing, while he was there working on the games and collecting the money and all that. He would just let me play the full run through of the Turtles game. I was usually Donatello, my favorite character, and he would just let me play it over and over again until I got through till the end. I just thought it was so cool, and yeah, it probably made more people jealous who couldn't play it for free. But yeah, he just kept on giving me credits, to keep playing it through, and then I also eventually got the Nintendo version of the Turtles game. The one with the hard level, where you couldn't touch the. It's a whole meme on Facebook and whatnot and social media about the Impossible Turtles game where you can't you get your little you get to the edge of the wall and you get shocked or whatever. But I had that game also for Nintendo. Do not have that for any system here as well, like the Mini NES. Again, probably licensing things why they couldn't do it, but another game I would love to have access to for sure. But I spent a lot of time playing that one on Nintendo, as you can imagine, on the original Nintendo. As you can see, it's not the most entirely difficult game to play. I don't know. I'm assuming it's not infinite lives here. I don't know. I don't know if I have like one. Oh, jeez. Oh, that was it. Okay, speaking of that, yeah. That was it. I didn't realize there was a little drop down at the end there. That sucks. Okay, well, there you go. Video pinball. I definitely know we have this in some of our other systems here in the arcade, too, so... Alright, let's play a little bit more before we wrap it up for the night. Let me take a... Oh, you haven't played the Turtle game? Oh my gosh. It's getting harder to find. Back in the day, see, there was... in the 90s, I know you're kind of young, Tyler, but I'm an old dude, but yeah, back in the 90s, they would, in the arcades, they would have basically the big chunky games. So the games with 4 controllers on it. You would find it in a lot of like fighter games, like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, stuff like, the games that were, a lot of the fighting games, and you'd have like 4 characters and all that. So you'd find it in those type of things. A lot of them were 2 players, but the big ones would have like 4 controllers. And the 2 that were always kind of competing with each other, and they were always the center of the arcades back then, was the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Simpsons. Those were the big ones. Usually arcades have one or the other, but you're really looking at both. But they were you could tell they were kind of competing with each other. Similar setup, you go through, you pick one of the 4 characters. I believe both games also had a 2-player version where you would only get to choose. It had 2 joysticks, smaller game in size, and you could only go between 2 players, but you'd want to do find one of the 4 ones if you can. You can play with your friends, play with strangers, go through it. It was easier to get through the more people you had playing. Yeah, no, 2001, yeah, that's... Sadly, yeah, you kind of missed a ton of it. They're still out there. If you want some arcade nostalgia, go over to my cousin's arcade. Have someone take you out to DeKalb, Illinois, to Star World's arcade. There's an arcade there. There's a couple good arcades up around Milwaukee. And then if close to my area here, I have not been there, and I would recommend it. I have not been there. I will do it. I will vlog if I'm allowed to vlog it. I don't know. Some people are kind of weird on that. There is one mission. I can't think of the name of it now, but you pay to get in, and that's it. And then all the games are there on free play in West Dundee. It's right on the main Illinois Route 72 there, I believe. I think it's on the West Dundee side. I could be wrong on that, but I think it's the West Dundee side. Right along 72, right next to the Fox River. And it's really nice. I think it's all ages, but after a certain hour, you have to be accompanied by parents or be a certain age. Again, I don't know for sure. Worth looking into, but look at arcades of West Dundee. You'll find it. And it's supposed to be a really good arcade. They'll have classics. They probably have the Turtles. I would not be shocked if they had the Turtles. I think you can play emulated versions of the Turtles game as well. If you're into the emulated stuff, look into that. I think they have emulated versions of it. I just don't have it on any of my systems here. But like I said, DeKalb's kind of far away, but I would recommend going to Star World. It's okay if you can. But a little closer to this area here is that arcade in West Dundee, and I will be checking out at some point. Um, I haven't gone there really yet. And there's also one in closer to the city, Chicago. I think it's like Cicero or someone. There's a big Galloping Ghost. It's a big arcade out there as well. Also worth checking out. I haven't been there yet. But those are two arcades, and like I said, the one in West Dundee is a good one if you're in this general area of McHenry and Kane County. If you're close by, that's one that's accessible and it's worth going to. So something worth looking into. Definitely worth checking out. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna do there sometime. I don't know how they are with filming or live streaming and stuff. I haven't seen a lot of videos there. I know some family members that have gone there and stuff, so worth checking out. But yeah, turtles are getting hard to find because, yeah, honestly, they're just huge cabinets. I mean, these are humongous arcade cabinets, and they require a lot of maintenance. And you got to have someone like my cousin who is just an expert on this stuff to restore this stuff and maintain it, and it's not cheap. Breakout. Okay, so this is the one that I think is similar to Avalanche. Is it? Or no, this is... Okay, no, this is the one that's similar to Arkanoid, so... I mean, it's not Arkanoid. It's not Arkanoid. It's not the classic sound and look of Arkanoid, but again, still horrific with this joystick. You need a really good paddle that you could play with on this. It's so hard. These just don't go to the... Like I said, there could be a setting on this, so I... Take it for what it is. I have not even touched the Switch in such a long time. God, this is rough. Oh, I do not like this on the joystick. This is just so rough. I mean, it's just so... There's got to be a setting for it, though. I will definitely look into it. I know there's... because you got these options for the difficulty level, but it should be... I can adjust these to A. I don't know. Is it better at A or something? The sensitivity of the controller is not any better there. Oh, okay, so we do have some controls here too, and for each game or whatever. So okay, I don't know, but anyway. All right, what are we looking at time-wise? About an hour and a half. Okay. And my phone started to charge up a little bit, so that's good. Oh, I don't know. What to end with, though? Oh, boy. Yeah, we did Night Driver not too long ago. There's a few games I hear that I gotta kind of look at how to play, too. Well, let's go back to the arcade side for the heck of it. Let's see what's done here. We do a lot of Atari stuff. Not familiar with a ton of these though. Wow, these are some old games. It's got pictures on the side of it. Oh, fire truck. Well, let's do the Atari version of Centipede, because we did the Atari version of Avalanche. This is, I know we played Centipede earlier, but this is more accurate of what I used to have in Wade's Arcade World back in the day. So let's work with that. I don't know how to just do the one player. Okay, that went back. Okay, so I thought maybe I had to press a certain button for the left or right there, but no, just start one player. Easy enough. Oh, now this is, to me, this is real Centipede, not the 5200 version is nice, but this is Centipede, baby. Oh. This just gives me Wade's Arcade World feels back in the day. And the main reason we had Centipede at the arcade, or my arcade or whatever, is because of my mom, because she really liked the game. She was big. Two of her favorite games were always Galaga and Centipede. We never did get an arcade version of Galaga, unfortunately. Would have loved to have that, especially in the mini arcade version of it. I wouldn't mind having a mini cabaret in Wade's Arcade World today, but I don't know if that's going to ever happen. But my mom kind of wanted a Centipede, and so my cousin, again, kind of hooked us up with it. They did pay something for it. I don't know how much he asked for it, but the Avalanche he gave to us for free, but the Centipede, the 1942, and the Space Shuttle Pinball, my parents paid for. So I didn't have a job, so I couldn't pay for it. A little sensitive, also. Not my favorite with a joystick. The arcade version of Centipede had not a paddle. I was calling it a paddle in a previous live stream, but I don't think that was accurate. I think they call it like a roller. It's like a roller ball in there. And that was how we did it in the arcade version, which was much better. I will do that kind of stuff. But play that one more time, and then we're gonna wrap it up for today. My voice is kind of, as you can tell, not good. I've been recovering from a cold past few days, and my voice completely went out. Like I would, like 3 days ago, I would have never been able to do this live stream. Like, I was trying to talk to people at work on the phone, and they couldn't, like, none of them could understand me. I felt so bad. Like, sorry, I got a cold. And then when you're talking to people who already are in a different country and don't have a hard time understanding you as it is, you know, with the accents and everything, and then you add in someone who's kind of cold, it makes communication a little difficult at your job. So this is actually, as bad as my voice probably sounds for you guys, this is actually the best it's been since like last Wednesday. Yeah. Actually, funny enough, it was the last live stream I did Wednesday morning where I was good, but I don't know if you ever know, like a cold, like you just know that something's up. You know, your throat starts to feel a little different or something. You're not full on cold mode yet, but you know something's happening. You know, you just kind of get tuned in with your body when it's normal and when it's not. And that was how it was, especially towards the end of the live stream. I was like, oh, nope, something. And then I took a nap. And when I woke up in the afternoon, I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't miss work. I suffered it through. I saved my vacation days, but we got through it. But got through my work week. But It was kind of rough. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, just kind of an average cold. It has nothing to do with my medical appointments and everything like that. That's as far as that stuff, the dentist stuff. I was supposed to go back this last week to the check about the wisdom tooth, but I kind of have delayed that a little bit because we need to verify some stuff with the insurance because we're not sure, like, that consultation might have to be, like, out of pocket because we pay the deductible or whatever, you know, so it's got to be out of pocket for a certain amount or whatever. So my wife has actually kind of verified that, what it would cost. Are we able to? I wanted to get that straight up because I did not want to out of pocket. I could not afford to do an out of pocket bill. And I'm not in that big of a rush to get the wisdom teeth out. So, as you might tell from some of my earlier shorts. So, let's figure that out. The wisdom teeth have been okay. I've been having a little bit of pain, but it also might be related because my throat and everything is so swollen. So, then as far as the doctors go, there's just a few things. They recommended a couple supplements for me. One that I knew was the fish oil. They wanted me to get back on the fish oil for the cholesterol. I've done that before. I just haven't taken any fish oil in years. And then they noticed, which was kind of a surprise to me, but they noticed my iron was a little low. So they recommended an iron pill thing. So I have both of those. Starting that now. And yeah, so just a couple other things they wanted to recheck on a blood test. I went back like a couple weeks ago for that. They wanted to verify some numbers. And really the only thing they want from there, they had me schedule a specialist to check my numbers for like the thyroid, which is like the thing in your throat, the thyroids or whatever. Those numbers were kind of off, so they wanted me to see a specialist for that because they couldn't diagnose anything there for that. So the only problem with that though is like their wait for the next new patient that they could, unless there's a cancellation, their next appointment for the thyroid person is like, and it's an endocrinologist, I think it's called, is like October. So I'm like, I went back to the doctor or called them or messaged them on the app or whatever, and like through the patient portal, and like, hey, they're saying it's October. Is that okay with you? And she seems okay with it for now. So I said, well, they said the next time they can see me, unless something comes up, is October. And said, if you want me to see someone else, then refer me to someone else. And I don't know. She seems okay with it now. So I mean, my thyroid's in here. It seems like it's working okay. Just the numbers were off, I guess. Achievement unlock. I hear them marching in my sleep. Well, I heard a lot of Centipede back in the day, and I could probably say I've heard that song, those sounds, in my sleep as well. So there you go. Top place. Not my high score. I think back in the Wade's Arcade World day, I'm pretty sure I had a high score somewhere around like 36,000 or something like that. Definitely in the 30s. I think it was closer to 36. So that was generally my high score. But yeah, I have not played in such a long time. I'm sure all the scores have gotten reset. Everything, if I've even played this or not. I've had this game for years. I've only played it a handful of times because I don't play with the Switch that often. So, all right, let me we'll get this all settled in here. Just gonna move you guys back a little bit. So yeah, I had to figure out. I couldn't remember. It's been so long I've been on the Switch. Like I couldn't remember like how to get the controllers off on here. And I remember that there was a little button back here. It's been so long since I played the Switch, or not on here, but on the controller. That's how you get the little Joy-Con things off. So yeah, I remember like if I'm like turning this thing off properly or whatever. Okay. So in handle mode or tabletop mode, this game can be enlarged by rotating the screen to a portrait view. Rotate now. It's if you want to switch it. Okay, now. All right, so So let's get the controllers. I want to get back into the main menu here and like try and properly turn this thing off. All right, so we're back in handheld mode. Okay, so those are in. So yeah, there's our thing there. We're all set there. Okay, we're back. But my progress is 4%. So there you go. So do I just? I have no clue. Like I just like I don't know how to get back to like that home screen. That's funny. I don't know anything. Okay, I took a screen. Okay, so that's how you do screen capture on this thing. I'm so clueless. Guess I just take the game cartridge out, right? Oh, home. Okay, there's a home button here. All right. See, there's a home button. I got to the home thing. I'm learning to switch. Wow, it's so cool. So I don't think there's anything. So I don't know if I like could add anybody as a friend or something because okay, so I have this is Wayne, but I don't have it linked to a Nintendo account yet, so I don't think like I could add people on this. I don't think I know. Yeah, I don't. See, I'm Yoshi, as I mentioned before. Yoshi's my favorite character. I like the go kart, the Mario Kart and stuff. So, but I don't have a link to a Nintendo account. So, yeah, I don't. I'm sure my kids do because I know they're on like Animal Crossing and stuff, and they like can talk to people through Animal Crossing. They were like most everyone. They were playing Animal Crossing all day during the COVID times or whatever. All right, so back. Cool. All right. So 130, not too bad. All right. So now that I can do that, I can probably take the little cartridge out. Okay, so the software was closed because the game card was removed. Always close the software before removing the game card. How do I do that? There, let's put it back in. Okay. Well, I guess it still works, but. So it's we probably didn't see it, but so this is at games. So this is that company that actually is connected to those Atari flashbacks in the game room. Oh, okay, X for closed software. Okay, so let's close software. Okay, close the software you are currently using. Close. Okay. So there we go. So now I could probably remove the little. Oh, there you go. Cool. It's so much more complicated than back when it was, the Atari, man. Atari, you just plug the cartridge in, and there you go. It's ready to go. Nintendo, you plug the cartridge in. The Super Nintendo. All this fancy stuff now. All right, so I think we're good here. I gotta put this back in the arcade because I have this one in here. So, show you some of the stuff we have, might as well. So obviously we have that. Minecraft, Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe. Got a lot of this. The kids are playing. Better make sure I have everything. I'm probably gonna confuse the kids because they're probably used to it being in the wrong spot. They're like, why is everything moving around? Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. Mario Party Superstars. This one I played a few times, for sure. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Definitely have played this with the family a few times. And then, yeah, the one that they... I think they still play it, but the... yep, same right game, so... Animal Crossing, that's the... Oh, boy, did I love that. I think half of my family and half of my Facebook was on Animal Crossing. The one thing I considered doing, actually, was... they made an early version of Animal Crossing for the Wii. The original Wii. I don't know if that's something that people would be interested in seeing. I've considered doing that just because, although it's not as probably popular as it used to be, but it was such a big thing that I've kind of thought about covering that Wii version on live streams. Might be kind of interesting. Might get a little bit of interest from folks. But okay, so let me press the power button real quick on this. All right, I think it just goes to like sleep mode or something, and then we put it back in the charger. All right, charging. Okay, that looks good. And then I got a few more games in here, so I will bring those out real quick, and that's pretty much my entire Switch collection. So here, like I said, somewhere in here, I think I have Super Mario 6. I have Mario 64. I just don't know where it is. I gotta find it, but we have Hello Kitty Cruisers. Obviously for my kids. Some of these games I don't even... Actually, some of these games are like... Nah. Dude, they haven't even played these games. These are still... This is still in a wrapper. Disney Magical World 2. It's still in a wrapper. Holy cow. There's a couple of these in a wrapper. And then this one, My Universe School Teacher. This could be kind of interesting on a live stream. They haven't opened this up. I don't remember when they got this. Oh, but this is like a whole... School has never been this fun. Oh. I mean, this is not a huge thing for me of interest, but like... Yeah, it's like a whole role-playing thing with a classroom. This could actually do pretty well on a stream. I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm not gonna be a big priority with that. This is one that they did get for me. This is Sonic Mania and Team Sonic Racing. Sonic Mania, Team Sonic Racing. I have played this a couple times. Also been forever. 2 games in 1. So a Sonic game. And then Instant Sports. This is kind of like a Wii Sports type thing for the Wii or for the Switch. So that's what we have. And like I said, there might be... I don't know if there's anything. Somewhere I have something that has Nintendo 64 games on it, including Mario 64. So I don't know where that is, but hoping it didn't get lost. I have not played it in forever, but I had the full version of Mario 64 on this thing, and that was something I was hoping to do on a live stream soon. So let me put these back. All right, let's wrap this up. I'll take one last look at our comments, and then I think we're good for the night. Yeah, yeah. The cold is starting. Now I'm starting to get to the point now. I kind of feel icky with the cold, and like a Josh said, I did take medicine before the live stream, but I'm still... It hasn't cleared up that well yet. All right. Our tripod here did well once again. Just gonna get you set up here for a second. Yeah, this is a good thing. And the only thing it cost me was the tax because I had an Amazon gift card for this. Very good purchase. This helped out the channel quite a bit. I gotta tell you that. Much better. A lot easier on my part and much better quality with the video angles and all that stuff. All right. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining. Again, I'll look at one more time here at the comments. All right. So you would want if you want to watch it, I could do it for you. I could definitely do that for you. And yeah, the Animal Crossing. I will check. Hopefully this was one of those that were like still available. What the last time I looked, as far as the Animal Crossing one, it was on Amazon. It was fairly cheap. I've been hoping to find this at one of the antique shops that I've been doing regular vlogs now at the antique shops. And I haven't found it there yet, but I'm going to keep an eye out. Oh, good night, miss. I must have missed your thing. You're already gone, I think. All right, fun spot. Oh, fun spot. Okay, so let me set this up here. I'm trying to scroll this. Fun spot, New Hampshire. Yes, I've heard of fun spot through. I know that they did record like Twin Galaxies did like record things there at New over at that fun spot like the Donkey Kong record beating things and all that stuff. I have never been to New Hampshire. I've never been to New Hampshire. The closest I've ever been to Fun Spot or to New Hampshire in general would be Niagara Falls in New York. But definitely, I guarantee you, I would get out there. Whatever the heck I do get to New Hampshire, I would love to go out that way for the fall. Go do like a tour of New England, do a fall tour, and I will definitely check out Fun Spot. Yeah, but I've definitely heard about it for sure. But yeah, I'll take a look at the Animal Crossing. I'll see if it's still available. I think that would be a good one to invest in and check that out. Just because everyone knows the Switch version, and I think this is one of those ones that people are going to probably look at that and might be interested in that to see how it used to be back in the Wii days for sure. And yeah, that might be like I said. The kids haven't even opened that teacher game, so that could be kind of a fun thing to do. That like kind of get my feet wet with the Switch again. And yeah, 2020, yeah, helped make Animal Crossing popular a lot. Yep. Yeah, that was an era like this. Everyone, that is a game that came out at the right time through a very terrible situation. I don't know. That was everyone's like sort of contact with others and contact with the outside world was through Animal Crossing, and you don't hear too much about it anymore. But I'm pretty sure my kids still do play it from time to time. But yeah, that would be a throwback to the Weaver. I think would be kind of fun. So I think that would be a good investment. Like I said, I haven't found it in antique shops yet, but I'm hopefully that it's still available on Amazon. So yeah, I think that covers about all. Thank you guys, everyone that joined. A lot of people that joined tonight. So I'll just give a general thank you. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you again soon. Thank you for joining, Tyler. I think you're the last one here anyway. So I'll say good night, especially to you, and we'll keep you updated. If we do another live stream within the next few days, I'll definitely give you a heads up, and hopefully we can go back to Earthbound and kind of play around with that. I have this huge 72-page PDF downloaded now. I was supposed to print out some of that at work or whatever, but so I had that easily accessible, and I forgot to do that. But I was going to print out a few pages for the first couple of worlds, but forgot to do that. But I have this huge PDF walkthrough thing of it now that they originally put when the game came out. And it could be fun to kind of go back into that again. So All right. Well, have a good night, everyone. Have a good night, Tyler, and we will see you guys soon. And new video out tomorrow, so look forward to that. Actually, this is exciting because, well, you're the only one left, but for anyone else who watched it too, we're starting our Disney World series tomorrow. So yes, my road trip last fall down to Walt Disney World. I've been posting pictures from Instagram from that trip recently, but our first video from that trip, the road trip down there, I'm releasing that in the morning. I'm going to start actually processing that tonight before I head to bed. So, and this was our first ever visit to Buc-ee's. So, spoiler alert, our first visit to Buc-ee's. That video will be out in the morning. So, uh, sometime in the morning, whenever I actually release it. So, and then from there, it's going to be a whole series of a whole lot of Disney World videos. So, hope you enjoy it. So, we'll talk to you guys later.